Well, one local artist is having his work displayed here in the Star City. As part of the Roanoke Hidden Histories project, Bryce Cobbs was tapped to create a preliminary drawing of Lax, here we got a Lax, that'll be used as a reference by a Blacksburg sculptor, Larry Betchel, to design a 6-foot bronze statue. And of course, that's going to be placed here in the city. So how does it feel? First of all, how does it feel just to be chosen and selected?
No, it was a humbling experience for real. I've never really had the opportunity to work on such an impactful level before. So to just have the blessing and the opportunity to be chosen for this project was just a surreal moment. I'm just extremely humble.
And so what did it take to create, well, first of all, how did it feel that they said, hey, we want you to create that piece? And then how long did it take you to create that piece?
Yeah, so it took me some months to actually figure out what I really wanted to do for the pose. It was limited amount of resources and references for Henrietta Lacks. So I had to really try to focus on capturing her likeness and things like that. And I really wanted to capture her essence and who she was as a person. So it definitely took me a while to try to get all those things, all those elements together and come up with a cohesive piece.
And so that was a pencil drawing of Miss Henrietta Lacks.
So I actually did it digitally. So I had to find a way to do it quickly. So I had an iPad and I was drawing on my iPad for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I can work a little bit faster that way.
Yeah.
And I feel like I needed to work with some sort of speed and urgency. So I went ahead and did it that way.
And so what inspires your art? I mean, we got some pieces here, but what inspires your art?
Definitely. I just love telling stories. I love telling narratives and things like that.
Yeah,
and
sure. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, so I just love telling stories. And so being able to express myself in this way. And
who is that? Is that
so
Ariana Grande?
These are actually, no, it's not. It's actually not, but these are my friends.
Look at that. Yeah. She looks like Ariana Grande. Sorry, my fault, bro.
Both of these pieces are actually my friends. So they were definitely, I'm so thankful for them being willing to model for me.
Sure, show that one.
And pose for me. And I love how this piece is, I wanted to overlay it with the gold. So it kind of gives you another element to the piece when you're looking at it from another angle. So, yeah, but I just love doing things that I can kind of tell a story with.
And this is, obviously, we know who this is, but this is oil.
Oil paint, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I wanted to kind of give a variety, do something fun every once in a while. Not every piece is a huge story or is a huge, deeper meaning to it. But I do, sometimes I like to do some fun, random pieces of things like that.
Now, how long did it take for you to do those two?
So these two both took just about 3 weeks to draw and everything. And so I had to, the whole process is a little bit long. I had to get my friends to send me multiple pictures. So I could kind of choose at what kind of look best, you know what I'm saying? So it took about a few weeks to draw each one, yeah.
And this is literally hand, by hand?
By hand, yes, sir, yep.
And you get all the details of their faces?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm impressed. What do you hope that people, when they see your piece, not only just the Henrietta Lacks piece, but just in general, your pieces online, your pieces here, what do you hope people will take away from it?
I really want them to see the beauty in the Black experience. A lot of my subjects are Black, and I just love to be able to paint us and draw us in a way that's really, really beautiful, in a way that is really affirming and everything like that. So I would love for people to come away and look at my work and think a little bit deeper than just a portrait or just a flower or something like that. I want them to think about the meaning, or maybe even see themselves represented in my work.
Well, I definitely saw myself. So I can hire you for a piece, my guy. Are you working on other pieces?
Yeah, so I'm working on a few projects right now. Nothing super, super big or anything like that, but I'm trying to get my portfolio back up because this past year I was doing a lot of projects. I didn't really have a lot of time to work on personal things and pieces that I'm doing for fun. So I'm kind of going back into the studio now and just really trying to get back into my groove and just working on some more personal things.
If you had to say, is it something that we can say, what would you have to start painting right now?
You saying what do I have to paint?
Like your first, if you wanted to get back into the studio, what would be your first painting that you want to do right now?
I have a painting right now that I'm actually building the canvas for it. And it's going to be a really, really, it's going to be a big piece. One of my other friends, he just sent a whole bunch of reference pictures and things like that.
Beautiful.
So I'm really loving to incorporate plant work, as you can see in these pictures, in my work. So I'm trying to do a lot of research on these plants and what plants might look best and what plants might work best with this portrait that I'm doing of my friends. So hopefully that turns out okay. I can show that very, very soon, hopefully.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you for being here, Mr. Bryce Cobbs. We love this artwork. We love the fact that your artwork is being shown in the city, or will be shown in the city. At least provide the base work of the artwork being shown. So we appreciate you here being this morning, and we look forward to at least seeing more work from you.
Definitely. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. We're going to toss it the weather.